No, it's a good start because we now know that fraud was there.
Yeah,
and
they made their case really well, I think.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that they weren't given the tools to make a full disclosure. My suggestion is that we actually have some hearings and look over this, but actually set a new election for Biden and Trump before the end of the year.
I would love that.
A new election, that is not going to happen, obviously. The question for you, and I know you've been dealing with so much both publicly and privately in terms of the fallout from 2020, where does this go now? Where does it go from here?
Well, Erica, thanks for having me. And that's right. That is what I've said is it is my hope that this is the beginning of the end of the big lie. Clearly, the former president doesn't agree with that. But I'm very encouraged to see that our Governor Doug Ducey said on Friday, after the audit report was released, that the 2020 election is done. It's time to move on. And I think that is the key. When conservative Republican leaders like Doug Ducey start to stand up and say, it's time for this to be over. Because then I think the rank and file will start to listen to those leaders and say, you know what, maybe it is time to move on, because it is my position as a conservative Republican that we have a great case to make against the Democratic Party in 2022. But we're not doing that. We're continuing to talk about 2020.
To your point about hearing from Governor Ducey, there are also calls in your state for the head of the Republican Party to resign. So the chair, she said, Kelli Ward said over the weekend there should be a full canvass of not only Maricopa County, she said the whole state of Arizona. She listed a number of other states. Do you think she should resign, and what do you think the chances are?
Yes, actually, I publicly called for her resignation on Friday, along with my colleague, Supervisor Clint Hickman. It's time for her to step aside. Her obsession with the big lie, her obsession with this audit is hurting the party. It's hurting our chances in 2022. We've got big elections here in Arizona, statewide elections, U.S. Senate, governor. We cannot be dragged down with these conspiracy theories. How likely do I think that is? Well, probably not too likely. But it's time for the Republican elected officials like myself to stand up and say enough is enough.
And we have